Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. Today is Sunday, and so we're asking for an immediate message for you, and we're going to check in on the week ahead, see what's unfolding for you. Beautiful souls, welcome back. If you're already a Moon Magic Super Soul, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. I post these readings every Sunday when we do a weekly check-in with Spirit and look at the energy of the coming week. Now we have 3 beautiful cards for you to choose from, and this is to help you to guide you into whichever pile or piles are speaking to you. I'm also going to draw some runes and a charm as well for each. I'll do that in just a moment, and I will also, in a little while in the video, I will also just ask the universe as well. So if you're not sure which pile or piles you're drawn to, you'll have an opportunity to check in with the universe as well. So, beautiful souls, let me show you these cards, and then I will draw the runes and the charms. So for pile 1, we have Buffalo. For pile 2, we have Eagle. And for pile 3, we have Cobra. Okay, now let's get out the charms and the runes. Now I'm going to put some little counters out just because it makes it easy for you to see the charms. Okay. I'll draw from these together, I think, literally. One hand in one and one hand in the other. Ooh, we've got two runes. One's just fallen through. Yeah, 2 runes for pile 1 and an aeroplane. Your charm is an aeroplane. That's really neat. Okay, so you have the charm of the aeroplane, and you have Swallow, the rune of wholeness, and also Fehu, which is the rune of possessions. Let's pop those there. Okay, pile 2. 2 runes again. You have the charm of the seahorse, and your runes are Thurizaz, the rune of gateway, and Lagos, the rune of flow. That's really, really interesting. Gosh, these readings are really buzzing. I'd be very interested to know how you guys are feeling as I'm drawing out the charms and the runes. I feel it's almost as though, gosh, it's like they're collaborating already for us. How amazing. Okay, and for pile 3, 2 again. And your charm is, you have the tree of life. That is so beautiful. You have Othilla. Othilla is the rune of inheritance, of separation, of gain. And also we have the rune of possessions, Algiz. So those are the charms and the runes. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right. So, beautiful souls, I'm going to leave the video running for just a few moments longer to give you a little bit more time to focus in on the cards, the charms, the runes, and then I'll move on to the part of the video where we ask the universe. If you need even longer, just press the pause button, and then I will see you in the readings. Welcome everyone. Let's ask the universe to reveal which pile or piles are suggested for today. Beautiful souls, if you're brand new to my channel, this is the homepage of my website. The link is below, and you can always use this to find yourself a pile, whether it's one of my readings or someone else's. You can also find a reading as well. Piles 2 and 3 are recommended by the universe today. Beautiful souls, loads of love, and I'll see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. I am so intrigued by your reading because your significator card, the buffalo. Buffaloes are associated with abundance. So is Fehu. Fehu is the rune of possessions, of nourishment, and I'm really noticing this lightning. It's like I feel like something might massively and very suddenly change. But this is an uplift in some way, shape or form, because this is about abundance. It's about an ambition that you want comes through. Something happens. I wonder if something will suddenly happen quite quickly. Like maybe there's going to be an opportunity. That's what I feel we maybe are being shown here. Suelo indicates a pathway, like your pathway to wholeness. It's a very personal energy, so it's something that is very unique, special to you. I wonder whether any of you will be travelling with this plane. But you know what's coming through with this little aeroplane is like something takes off. I wonder if suddenly something takes off, like literally suddenly. Right, let's find out more. Let's draw your cards. We'll draw your oracle cards first. You have cast away negativity. This is your first. You're going to have, that's way too many coming through there. But let's see, I feel like there is another from this deck. That's the one here. Union. Okay. What else do we have here? You have fly the wings of worthiness. Oh, this is very interesting. Cast away negativity. Fly the wings of worthiness. What is suddenly happening for you? What is going to take off? We've got wings and we've got those aeroplane wings. We are using some lovely independent creator cards today from the lovely, beautiful Lynette. These are the Midnight Bizu Oracle. Okay, so your message here. Okay. The only consistent thing in life is change. Be open, be willing, be flexible, be versatile. Okay. This is fascinating. I think something is arriving that is going to be quite, I wonder if it is your pathway to abundance. Now, whatever abundance would be for you, sometimes abundance, I kind of, obviously we tend to associate it sometimes with money and with wealth, with possessions, but I think true abundance is just pure blissful happiness. You have union. What is this showing us? Is someone coming in? Do you meet someone who actually, it's like when two people come together, the energy united can really get something off the ground. There's been some incredible research actually that shows that a couple, are able to manifest more quickly because they are united. It's that they bring all of their energy, and when their energy unites, it's not just if you've got, I don't know, let's say you've got, I'm kind of thinking almost in numbers, but let's say you've got, an energy of like 50% of, two people. Let's say you've got one person brings 100% of themselves, the other person brings 100% of themselves. It doesn't just make 200%, it makes like 500%. There's something about the way something comes together can really, really happen. Like something can really take off here. But I think it's to do with some form of connection or collaboration. Cast away negativity. Fly the wings of worthiness. Is there something in you that is like a pattern or a thinking pattern that sort of says this won't happen, or it can't, or maybe you're not trusting of people, or I don't know. Let's find out more. We've got these, and I'm seeing these as well. And this one, and this one. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups. This is your first card or the last card in your top row. I think you're fearful of disappointment. And this is about a change. You've then got the King of Cups. Wow. I feel as though there is an opportunity arriving that connects to uniting with somebody. Maybe it's working in a partnership with someone. I think that you are fearful of being disappointed, and yet you have the King of Cups. I feel like you could sail off into the sunset with this one. You have the Two of Swords. You have the Seven of Swords. This is interesting. You have the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, oh my goodness me, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, when I saw the Seven of Swords, I thought, ooh, you know, is there something that's a bit underhanded going on? But you know, I don't think there is. I think you've got two kings. This is a connection with someone that you can really, really work with. Now, whether this is intimate or personal or business, it's a personal experience for you because you're having to trust somebody. But I think that this is an amazing, it looks more like a business opportunity or a creative opportunity than love, even though we have the King of Cups. But if it is love, gosh, it's dynamic. It's like this is a power couple. I think there is union at hand. It's going to be potentially abundant. It's connected to your pathway of abundance. I think the challenge here is that you are very anxious about can you trust this person? Will they be honest or will they be dishonest? I think at this stage you possibly don't know that much about them, and I think there's fear on your part that they might either withhold something or be looking after their own interests or not be completely upfront. You're fearful of what you don't know. That's what I feel we're being shown here. Now, I think this can really take off. This is looking really prosperous, really beneficial. So let's draw some more cards. And I mean, this is what your messages are from this reading, your immediate messages. Let's draw some more cards and ask about the week ahead. How might the week ahead unfold? How does this relate to the week ahead? Maybe kindly check in and see. You have, okay, you've got the Hanged Man. Okay, surrender. I really feel it's a challenge for you to trust. And yet this looks really good. It looks really, really good. Surrender. Dive in. You then have the Seven of Cups, which is all the sevens indicate choices. This is sort of asking you in a way not to idealize the person, but also not to, I almost feel like it's like a pendulum where you really, really want to believe in somebody, but then you swing back and think, they're probably untrustworthy, or what if I get hurt again or let down? I feel like there's this sort of pendulum motion going on. I think this week, maybe there is opportunity for you to make a decision. Oh, wow. You have the Three of Wands. How magic is that? That is beautiful. It's a turning point. I think this week there will be an opportunity to make a choice about some sort of connection with someone. Now, whether it is, as I said, for some people it could be love. Very dynamic if it is. For many of you, it's about sort of working with someone or collaborating with someone. Could even be a community member, but whoever it is. This is about collaboration and connection, union. I think this week you have an opportunity to make a decision. Now, no reading will ever tell you what to do. You have conscious free will and choice. But your spirit team, your guides, Your angels are suggesting that this is a worthy of pursuing, worthy of discovery. Even here with the three, I'm seeing with the, with the Six of Cups, I'm seeing, oh gosh, this is a 6, not a 7. How interesting that I kind of muddled up my Roman numerals. How interesting. This is a 6, not a 7. Do you know what I think here? It's very interesting. Maybe that it is difficult. I always feel when everything that happens in a reading is purposeful. The only consistent thing in life is change. Be open, be willing, be flexible, be versatile. I sort of almost feel like a bit like, you look at something and you see something. Like I looked at this and I saw the 7 and I started to think about what the meaning of that. But actually, this is the 6. I wonder if there's something that you're looking at, and I think there's no going back. That's what I hear here. Because the 6 is more about nostalgia. But all of the crows here, because I just spotted these 2 crows here. Look how they're flying forwards. I think this is a really big opportunity. And I think this week there literally is the opportunity for you to sort of cross that, to cross that bridge, as it were, to live in that turning point, to see it through a different lens, to not just look at something like I did there, to not just look at something and see something and therefore, it's like looking at something in more depth, looking at something more closely. I'm seeing all the energy moving forwards. This is putting the past behind you. This is a turning point. I think there is a turning point this week when you can put the past behind you, cross a bridge, and it comes through connection. It comes through union. It's like putting past hurts behind you. I can see you are genuinely worried about whether this person will be honest or, and I'm sorry that you've had difficult experiences historically, but I think this can really take off. And this is what your message for today is about. And this is what I'm seeing in the week ahead. I do apologise, my belly's rumbling. This is what I am seeing in the week ahead. I think this is magic. Pile 1, this is your reading. Do keep me posted in the comments. I love reading your comments and hearing what's happening to you and happening in your world. This does feel like a really significant turning point. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so much for being here, for joining me today. I know some of you follow these readings on Sunday, week in, week out. I'm really, really honoured to read for you. Loads and loads and loads of love, and I look forward to seeing you for some other readings really soon. If this is resonating with you, do give me the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never ever miss a reading as soon as I upload them. Loads of love. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You have the Eagle. You have Thurisaz's Gateway, which is an amazing energy of, I kind of, what's coming through for me is achievement. I feel that you've achieved something. You've actually reached a point of, could even for some of you, it could be visibility for some of you. But it could also be like an achievement where it's like you've had to climb something. I feel like you've had to climb a mountain. You've had to rise above something. You've had to, it's like you reach a height where you have the bird's eye view of something. Maybe you're needing to rise above something and have a bird's eye view. Something maybe needs to be seen so that a situation, or indeed you, can flow forwards. But it does feel like almost like a pinnacle. of achievement. It's the sort of energy that's coming through from this little combination of your significator card and runes and charm. Let's draw more of your cards. What is the message you need to receive now? And we'll look at the week ahead. I'm seeing this one and this one for you. You have eternal charisma. Ooh. And overcome fear. Ah, okay. This is interesting. So maybe you need to almost like cross a threshold or realize, I kind of want to say realize how amazing you are. Wow. Okay, I feel that's coming through really strongly. You are amazing. Oh, look at this. You have this beautiful bird. Unfurl the wings of forgiveness. Okay, is this forgiveness of yourself? Do you feel like, are you feeling like you got something wrong? Or has somebody else done something that has wronged you? Isn't it interesting? We have this beautiful butterfly, eternal charisma, and these butterflies here beneath this beautiful bird. I wonder, this seems to be focused on maybe seeing something from a higher perspective. In a way, the achievement is to recognize almost like yourself, to recognize, to rise above something, to recognize that you have risen above something, that you are loved just as you are. Okay, we have these beautiful cards from the lovely Lynette. These are independent creator cards. This is the Midnight Bisou Oracle. Now, this says, a divine, universal, unknown or surprise is coming. Wow. It's not meant to be known right now. Okay. So, the Rune of Gateway sometimes asks us to pause. It is like you've achieved something. You've climbed a mountain. And it's this moment where you can sit down, look back over everything that got you to where you are. And I suspect this applies to a specific situation for you each. There's something you have, it's felt like a mountain to climb. And I think you have reached this turning point. And now, I think an unknown or surprise, something, a divine, universal, unknown or surprise is coming. I think there is to be a turning point. This is sort of asking you to believe in yourself. I wonder if some of you have climbed a mountain, literally, metaphorically, as it were, literally metaphorically, and are feeling like, maybe where do you go from here? What's next? Because Gateway asks you to pause, review, reflect, and then, with awareness, with gratitude for everything that you've learned, to step through the gateway and to flow. I feel like I'm really having an urge just to take straight off the top of this deck. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, this is a card of working through something, but it's also a card of achievement. Let's have a look at your... I'm not going to take from the top, I'm going to shuffle. Yeah, it was just that one. Okay, I'm going to take all of these, and that one too. You have the Six of Swords, the Fool, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, you've got the Eight of Wands, you have the Nine of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Do you know, I knew you were going to get the Wheel of Fortune. I just knew it. When I saw this Ace of Pentacles, I almost called it, like I thought, oh, Wheel of Fortune, and there it is. Okay, change is definitely about to happen. And I think you're to be released from something. that has been worrying you. Now, this achievement, I think, whatever the achievement is, for some of you, it's been an uphill battle with something. It could be, it could be just a work. It could be to do with money and finances. It could be to do with health. A new beginning is coming. Something's arriving. An unknown surprise. An unknown aura surprise. I think something is about to happen. And I think it will cause you not exactly to change direction, but for some of you it will. For some of you it literally will. But it means that you put something behind you with the Six of Swords. It's like, rather than feeling like you put something behind you, it feels more like you have a clear perspective of wanting something, of where you're going. It's like a clear direction. This is very fascinating because I feel then with the overcome fear, I wonder if it's a biggie to take a leap and move in the new direction. And perhaps that's why we've got overcome fear, because overcome fear, this beautiful candle in this beautiful lantern, and yet that lantern is reminding me of that cage. This is embracing something. I think there's an opportunity here to move, to move. For some of you, it could even be moving, literally. It's like a new direction or something that helps you to heal as well with forgiveness. This is really interesting. I almost feel like I want to sort of almost kind of like regroup my thoughts. It's like there's lots of different components here. If you're feeling in any way a little bit discombobulated at the moment, the energy is really shifting and changing right now. At the time of doing this reading, but whenever you come to this reading, it's timeless. I feel like there's an energy around of discombobulation where it's almost like so much is going on, maybe so much has been going on, that it's felt like an uphill struggle. But you've got to where you need to be. You've achieved something. It's like this is like an arrival point. And now in this arrival point, things are unfolding in front of you. It's like there's a new chapter unfolding in front of you. And I think that there's the message is about letting go of any fears and embracing the next chapter, whatever that is for you. That is what I feel we're being shown, because I think the new chapter is about setting you free. It's about freedom, but maybe there is something that has, with the forgiveness card, it may be that you are at a point of moving on from something, and either it didn't work for you, or because maybe somebody needs to be forgiven and you're moving on. Sometimes we move on and we move on with resentfulness because we feel like we've had to move on. It's got this sort of flavour about it. There's so many, this is a multi-layered reading. In some ways, there is something about not being tangled with what caused you to have a new beginning. And it's like, can you shift your perspective to a higher viewpoint where you recognise that it was guided? So if you feel that you did something and you're giving yourself a hard time, then please, please, please stop. Whatever has happened, it feels like it was divinely timed, and it happened because a change was needed. And it's happened because it's guiding you in the direction you're meant to go in. It didn't happen to cause you worry. It happened to cause you to shift and move in to move in a particular direction, to move forwards. And I don't think you would have moved forwards if something hadn't been what it had been. whether you did something and you're criticizing yourself, please don't. If somebody behaved badly and it caused you to have to change a direction, or it caused you to have to pause and review and reflect, rather than being tangled in the emotional feelings, and it's hard not to, because we can be feeling so hurt, but actually this is about recognizing that the universe was in charge. I think this had to happen because whatever you've had to overcome, you've overcome it. And now there is a fresh start, and it's time to move forwards with renewed focus to free yourself. There's opportunity, and I don't think the opportunity would have happened if you hadn't been in a position where you had to free yourself from something or rise above something, and you have genuinely achieved it. There's a sense of achievement here. I feel like your spirit team are really saying, way to go, this is amazing. I'm going to ask how the week is panning out. Oh my goodness me, look at this. You have the 10 of Cups, which is a card of joyous connections, relationships. I wonder whether if you've struggled in a relationship with someone, maybe you got it wrong or they got it wrong or somebody wrong, there's hurt. This is again, maybe there's a new chapter. Stop worrying. There will be a new chapter. You can begin to, it's like you could rebuild. If you'd had a really big falling out with a partner, this is something you can rebuild and find a new way forwards. You have the 4 of Pentacles. You have the card of Judgment. Oh my goodness me, these are huge cards, and you have the Tower. This is epic. Right, okay, I think this week, literally, I always think with the 4 of Pentacles, it's like, don't bear a grudge. Don't hold on to. Don't cling to. And also don't stay in a safe zone. There is something very joyous waiting for you. I think this week you have an opportunity to look ahead and move forwards with fresh eyes. Isn't that interesting? I've put the Tower in the reverse position. I don't generally read cards in reverse, but I think that is noticeable. I think, you can turn something the other way up. I think you can turn something around. I feel that something that has felt like it was, could even for some of you, felt a bit catastrophic, really quite difficult, or something that felt broken. I honestly think this week, you have an opportunity to shift and move this forwards, to give it a rebirth. We've got the symbol of Pluto here. Literally, you can transform something here. With the card of Judgment, sometimes it's about judging. Don't judge. Don't judge someone. Don't judge yourself. I think there is an opportunity literally this week where you can put something behind you. You can forgive somebody or forgive yourself. You can rise above it and almost like move back into flow. And it will release you in a really good way from something that I think it just has. It's held you back. Energetically, it's held you back. It's definitely time to be moving forwards. And to just know that you are amazing. Eternal charisma. Maybe something really dented your self-belief, or it just was hard work. This is a turnaround this week. The Tower's a radical shift in energy. I think it's fascinating I put it in reverse. I think this is the week when something can really shift. It's like judgments can be laid to rest, put to rest. So stop judging yourself or stop judging someone else. Whatever the circumstances, get still, review, look at the whole thing and think about how much you've learned, how much you've grown, how amazing you are, and realign and refocus. It's like literally, it's like getting laid, allowing yourself to now move forwards, to go with the flow. The Rune of Lagos literally does speak about the ebb, like an ebb and flow of energy. Things come, sometimes things go. It's not always easy for us, let's face it. And at the moment, humanity's being upgraded massively. And so some relationships, we do have to let them go, or circumstances. There's a learning curve here about letting something go. Looking at this little seahorse. It's very interesting. They're so beautiful. They're tiny. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. It's interesting. Horses are about power. And the seahorse is tiny. And yet, it's like there's an energy of empowerment in this reading. I think choosing to almost like forgive and later rest and refocus on the future, even though something maybe really quite big did happen for you, I think it needed to happen. In many ways, maybe it was the divine, universal, unknown, or surprise. It may already have come. This may be something you didn't see coming. But I also think something is coming that will be the most beautiful outcome. At the moment, it's almost as if you're worrying about what might be before you've even got there. And actually, this is looking as though whatever took place was really purposeful and is happened to enable you to step through a gateway to a new chapter. And I think this can now unfold. I feel there is a very big shift in the energy this week. And in many ways, your reading is about asking you to embrace that shift, to jump on board and embody that change. Wow, this is so powerful. Beautiful souls, if this is resonating with you, do let me know in the comments what's happening. And thank you so much, those of you that do comment and share. It's lovely to hear what's taking place in your worlds. And thank you, all of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments. It's really, really generous and kind of you. Thank you so, so much. Beautiful souls, if this is resonating, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. And if you want to make sure you never miss a reading, then do please subscribe and press the little bell icon. Loads and loads and loads of love. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You have Cobra energy, and you also have Othilla, the rune of separation or inheritance. It's interesting because it often is associated with real property. Not always, but sometimes. It usually implies leaving something in order to gain something. We have also Algiz. This is the rune of protection, and this is a rune that speaks of right action, doing the right thing. You also have the Tree of Life. Wow, this is a... I wonder if there is a need to leave something behind, something that had a bit of a sting in the tail, maybe. Let's find out. Maybe you're facing something. This cobra is looking right at us. Let us find out. May we get more information from my pile 3s, please. What's the most important message for you? You have the card of leadership. Okay, gosh, you do need to take charge in something. Literally, it's like owning your own pathway, just to stand up. Literally, to stand up, step up. Don't be afraid of being seen. Wow, this is a stepping up reading, I think. You also have intuition. Ah, okay. You're right about something. I think you have a gut feeling about something. It's like, and it may well involve letting go of something or walking away from something, but it's taking charge. You need to take charge of something, or that's what I feel we're being shown here. Let's get more information. Obviously, no reading will ever tell you what to do. You have conscious free will and choice, but your guides do make suggestions, I think, through readings. You have bear the truth. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness me. Wow. This is a really powerful reading. All the readings have been incredibly powerful this week. Yeah, we see somebody naked here, and also 2 hairs. Very interesting. One hair is looking at the other, and the other is turning away. What do you need to acknowledge? What do you either... I think... I don't think there's something you need to see. I think you already see it. There's something very clear to you already. The question is, what do you do with what you see, or what do you do with what you know? What do you do with that gut feeling? That's really what I think your reading is about. I guess there is a confirmation, and maybe that's the first message you need to know, that your gut feeling is right. Trust your intuition. What you feel you see is correct. Now, oh look, we've got the bonus card for you. How interesting. Now, this is a beautiful deck of cards. Just big shout out to the lovely Lynette. She is an independent creator, and these are her cards. So thank you, beautiful soul, for sending these to me. Now, this says, if you are looking for that one person to change your life, go look in the mirror. It's that person looking back at you. Take charge, take control, and take responsibility for yourself. And it says here, whole life. This, the tree, you've got the tree of life. Wow. I wonder if you have to be real with yourself about something here. Rather than hoping that a situation will change or someone else will change, I think this is about you stepping up. Your gut feeling is right. This is about, I think the bearing the truth is being truthful with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Your gut feeling is correct. You know it is. You have the Two of Cups. So this is about, now this is a really positive energy. It's about love. It's about connection. Is this, do you know, is this how you feel? Be honest about how you feel, maybe, about someone. If you are looking for that one person to change your life, go look in the mirror. It's that person looking back at you. How interesting. We've got two big cats showing up as well. We've got the tiger leadership and we have the lion. Okay, so this is all about stepping up, taking charge of something. Let's get more information. May we kindly ask for more information for my pile threes, please. We'll look at the week ahead in a moment, but let's get more information and find out what message you need to hear right now. Clearly you need to step up and be real with yourself. King of Swords, get really clear. Okay, now we've got the energy of Saturn here. You've got two kings, my goodness me. King of Swords, King of Pentacles. You've also got the Ace of Cups. You have the Hierophant. You have the Sun, and you have the Death card. Well, there's no shortage of gigantic energy around you. That is for sure, my beautiful pile threes. Wow. I think this is predominantly a relationship reading. You've got the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. And it's a good relationship. You've got the Sun. I actually feel you have to leave something behind in order to gain your gut feeling. How you really feel. You know, initially I was sort of thinking to myself, is there something that you're needing to be honest with yourself about? And I do think that's absolutely here. There's a need to let go of something in order to gain something magnificent. That's the bit that, and forgive me if I'm sounding surprised. I don't think I realised it. I looked at the Tree of Life and I thought, gosh, this could be big. I don't think I almost realised quite how big this is. I think there is something magnificent, really magnificent available for you. I think it's, for many of you, it is about a connection with someone. It's about a relationship. And I think what you need to let go of, well, there's something you have to let go of in order to embrace the new. For some of you, you might need to move, uproot yourself. separation. There's something that has to be let go of in order to have this the magnificence of this. There's something very solid and very real that you can have. And I mean, this feels like a key to your happiness. Maybe you need to you're having to make a commitment in some way to something. It could be a connection to property. You're going to love it. As I said, I suppose this could be your relationship. It could be your relationship to someone. It could also be your relationship to a place, I suppose. Because of the possessions, the property element of this. It could be a location that you'd have to let go of a location in order to move to another one. If it was relationship, it could be something like a long distance relationship. You'd have to up sticks and move. It's almost as though there is something here that requires quite a radical letting go of something and a releasing of something, or a change, a transformation for you to have it. And this is about asking you to take charge and to do what you want to do. Be honest with yourself about how you really feel. Bear the truth. If there's somebody you really like and you really, really want to be with them, but you'd have to up sticks and move to make that possible, bear the truth. Go tell them how you feel. Rise to the occasion. Cobras don't back down. So everything in your reading, your immediate message, obviously this is a general reading, so it's going to apply to, unique circumstances for you each. What I think is fascinating is there is something utterly, as I said, there is something that you can embrace. It requires you making a commitment, and part of that commitment is you have to let go of something to have it. Literally, like potentially moving. Your gut feeling, your intuition says, I think that this would be amazing, but you also know you'd have to change a huge amount to make it possible. And ultimately it's your choice, isn't it? If you're looking for that one person to change your life, go look in the mirror. This is your choice. It's your decision. It's a big decision. Whatever this is for you, it affects the structure, the physicality of your life from any location. But this is suggesting that if you make that commitment, that you honour how you feel, that you speak it, that you say it, and that this, yes, it does involve a big change, but it looks pretty super amazing. I almost feel this would be like if you didn't go for it, it would be the one that got away, that kind of thing, if it was a relationship reading. A beautiful pile 3. Let's draw more cards and ask about the week ahead. But this is, your message feels almost more, I almost feel like rather than giving you a message, it's almost like it's a mirror, literally. If you're looking for that one person or looking for someone to help you to make a decision, this is basically, your message is like a mirror of what's going on. There's a decision to make. There's opportunity here. It's magnificent, whatever it is. It's your choice. Be real about how you feel. I think your gut feeling says you know you really want it. I think that's really what seems to be coming through. But yeah, there's a lot to let go of to have it. Okay. This week we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, I'm seeing... No, that's not feeling right. Let's shuffle more. 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia. You have the Empress. You have the Magician. Oh, wow. Goodness me. I tell you what, the readings this week are drawing the most powerful cards. They really are. And then you have the 9 of Swords. How interesting. Okay. Try not to overthink it. Try not to overthink it. I think this week there's nostalgia. So this is because there is something, because of the shift. This would be like, what if you met the love of your life, or you've been offered an amazing job, but you have to move. You have to physically sell up and move or something, and you're really attached to, you live in your hometown. You've always lived there. You're really attached to it. There's nostalgia around. But the crows are moving forwards. Try not to overthink it. The Empress is a card of such abundance, possibility, nurture, goddess energy, physical earth energy, health energy. The Magician, it's spark, it's magic, it's alchemy, it's transformation. You have huge cards here. You really do. I know this is a big decision, but try not to overthink it and try not to worry about almost what I would call all of the what ifs. But I do feel that's the energy this week. There's all this possibility, but also that sense of nostalgia and worrying about it. But your reading suggests that you just get really real with yourself and perhaps consider the real possibilities. That this is the energy. I almost want to draw more cards and just see how this pans out. Let's just draw a couple and ask whether we can get a sneaky peek. Because I feel like you're worrying. I mean, maybe that you just have to move through and beyond it. You've got the Fool. Wow, take a risk. That's what this card says. It's a magnificent new opportunity. We can't ask for more than this. This is, this is a reading that is just giving us so much information. This is an outstanding new beginning. Well, your choice, my beautiful souls. Keep me posted in the comments. I'd love to know what this is for you. Do please fill me in. I love hearing from you. So thank you for commenting. Beautiful souls, if this is resonating with you, I mean, wow, this is big. This is very big. If it's resonating with you, keep me posted. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never miss a reading as soon as I upload it. And pile 3, I am sending you so much love. Keep me posted. This is like, wow. I mean, this is big. It's really big. Loads of love.